As you can see, it took me 171 runs, according to the DE support team. Let's remove 21 of those to get a nice and round number of 150 runs done, to account for failures to reach rotation C or just random runs from ages ago where I wasn't even going for rotation C in the first place. That comes out to 50 hours of farming just ESO. As an aside, while it may be hypocritical of me to do so, please do not contact the support willy-nilly about such things. I really don't want to get into trouble with them, because it took me so long to get the final part of the Braton Vandal. I was interested in how unlucky I was, so I wrote this little simulation to be able to get that information. What it does is basically simulate someone doing ESO runs until that person gets one of each of the drops needed to build both the Braton and the Vandal. I do this because I really didn't care what the last part actually was. In my case it was the stock, in somebody else's case it may be the main blueprint. If you want to try simulating some runs yourself, you can find the link to the code in the description. It should be fairly simple to change to cover other grinds as well. Here I prepared a spreadsheet with all the relevant formulas filled in already. Now we just need to add some data. On the spreadsheet, I have the following columns. Attempts are how many runs any given simulation took to terminate. That means how many runs it took until it got one of each part. Count of attempts is how many simulations terminated at that attempt count. For example, 6 simulations terminated at 21 attempts. Cumulative count is just how many simulations hit that result or better. Basically, 10 simulations took at most 18 attempts in this case. Percentage to hit this specific result and percentage to hit at least as good are analogous to the count of attempts hit and the cumulative count in this case, so they should be relatively self-explanatory. The total simulations is just a helper field, so I can easily change out the amount of data which it is tested with. As you can see in this spreadsheet, the likelihood to take over 150 runs is, let's see, 150 rounds. That it takes longer is about 90% chances. So 1 in 5 people would take over 150 runs to grind it out themselves. As for another interesting breakpoint, at around 94 to 95 runs, you have an about 50% chance to be done with the grind. So is the grind worth it? Absolutely not. Just buy it from somebody else and do what I'm about to do